Hi guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. As you can see, the day is coming to the end, the month is coming to the end, and sometimes it's much better to get back to try to go for a walk, and well, even walking you can earn. And so some of you already know we are going to discuss Stepn today. Without a further delay, let's jump straight into the video. Well, that's the monthly chart, and that's just two candles over here. The beginning of the quotation of Stepn is much longer. This one is based on the FTX. As low as 50 cents, as high as above $4, gaining popularity. Huge move to the upside. Of course, I would be very careful trying to chase the market right here, right now, especially based on the tokenomics. That's what we are going to discuss today as well. We started from the price, but let's have a look actually what the Stepn is just briefly. You can do it by yourself, of course. So you, as I mentioned, you may want to walk a lot, and you may earn the money. What you have to do is you have to choose a sneaker that fits your fitness level, and you have to mint your sneaker, meaning that you have to make some kind of the payment, and then when you have NFT sneaker and you are going out with your GPS, then where the things are started to count. That's the moment. Where you might get the chance to earn the money, and depends on the right on if you are a walker, jogger, runner, trainer. That's the differences are coming right when it comes to the money earned. That's the application. That's how it looks. So you have to find the sneaker from the in-app marketplace. The description you will find on the website, the full description, right? If you are owning more sneakers, you can gain higher energy level. If you are getting the shoe box, the shoe box contains one sneaker with random type and quality, so it's also all about the energy, because you may for yourself may want to walk the whole day, but the quality of your sneaker may not count after some time, and you are staying on the current level. Then you might find the sneaker details page, where you are going to find all important information about your sneaker, what you can do, what you cannot do, how to work with your particular sneaker. You can equip your sneaker, and before moving outdoors, you can burn energy, earn handsome rewards, right? And they are measuring running outdoors with GPS, so that's the important thing to avoid the cheating, right? Because it has to be a fair play, no doubt about it. You can check, of course, your earnings and share the details on social media. You may want to burn your GST. And by doing that, you may level up sneaker to make it more efficient. You may want to mint a new sneaker to sell on the marketplace, or keeping in. You can, of course, swap to USDC. And of course, what is the most important, your steps count with Stepn. All right, so we know it's very popular within the last 2 months. We know what it's all about in a really brief description. So let's have a look on some metrics, right? Because they are also very important. So here is quite important from my perspective, all right? as we have circulating supply 600 million and the total supply 6 billion. So as of now, we have 1/10 on the market currently. Market cap 2 billion, fully diluted market cap 20 billion. So that's why I've mentioned I wouldn't chase the current market price, right? With the fully market diluted is 20 billion already. So of course it is very, very popular. But again, with the overall market environment, if you are watching different markets, you know that there is a little bit of the drama. So I would be really, really very careful. We are going to discuss the price within the few minutes. Of course, to avoid any kind of the scams and stuff like this, it's good to use the proper smart contract address, of course, and the proper website. So to avoid any kind of the scam or scamity. Anyway, so that's the some kind of the fundamental informations. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the chart. All right, and there you go. We are going to switch to the lower time frame. We are going to switch to weekly. Okay, and well, there was a on the FTX, there was a first strong move to the upside. Okay, there was 2 weeks, as you can see, 2 weeks of consolidation. Okay, and we have some kind of the continuation. Well, what can we do? How can we try to measure? One of the easiest way to measure some moves is equal move, right? I would take this upside break candle, right? And I would make the measure. So we are very close. We almost hit the equal size of the moves. Of course, if there is going to be hyper buying pressure, we might see, of course, the much higher prices. We might see the pump, but that's not what I'm not interested in, right? Especially at this level. It's gonna be very important how we are going to get the close of this week, because there are two. If that's gonna be like this, there are two possibilities. Of course, more possibilities. But if we are going to close below previous week high, right, then we might start to create swing high, right? That could be one of the possible price action. Or you can make the measure between this week high, previous week high, and you might find that the full one-to-one move is going to break through this week high a little bit higher, and then we might see some kind of the sell-off. Or, as I mentioned, it could be a little bit more pump higher, especially based on this hype we've seen right now. But if I'm not gonna chase the prices, what I would like to see? I would like to see the pullback into that consolidation, right? From where we've seen move higher. So in that case, we are talking about the level between 250 and 2 as a first possible demand, from where we might see a rally higher to retest most recent high or move even lower. But that's what I think when I'm talking. I'm not chasing the prices. All right, let's have a look what we have when it comes to the lower time frame. Let's check if you are a short-term trader. Let's have a look what we have on a daily chart, and here it's gonna be very, very interesting what we and how we are going to behave, because as you can see, we are hitting the high over here, the third touch, rejection. The first possible on a daily chart, the first possible demand line is around 3. But what I would like to be very, very careful is this, what we are going to see from this type of the price action, because we that could be left shoulder, that could be head and right shoulder. So if we are going to see upside break first, but not the strong one, just, with some hint of the hesitation, that could be the possible scenario. Opposite into that, it could be attempt to break the lower line with immediately move back, retest the line, and skyrocketing higher. So from the daily chart perspective, when it comes to the buyers, looks like the 3 is a first important demand zone, and this breakout candle 2.5 and 2, that's what we discussed based on the weekly chart. As well. So with that being said, guys, I strongly encourage you, do your own research, do your own homework. That's the very important, and I wish you great next trading session. With that being said, all the best, see you around, take care, and goodbye.